So recently I've wanted, or well, needed really, some active noise cancellation over-ear headphones. But I don't want to spend a stupid amount of money because if I'm taking them out with me, inevitably they're going to get lost or broken or something. So certainly I don't want the AirPods Max and I don't want whatever Sony's doing. But recently there was an Amazon sale and I actually found these. Now, apparently these are actually quite a good pair of headphones. Apparently they're relatively neutral, and considering the fact they're a Razer product, I was actually surprised to see that they're a pretty good price, especially since I got them really just stupid cheap on an Amazon sale. Yes, I'm a grown adult who bought a bright pink pair of headphones, and yes, we're going to be unboxing them in today's video. Right now, on the Linux Lounge. So indeed, in today's video, we're going to be unboxing and maybe doing a little bit of a first impressions on the Razer Opus X Quartz Edition. So, at the moment, it's wrapped in this plastic, so I guess I'm going to have to go off camera and quickly open that up. Now, a smart person would have paused the recording while they did that, but I am most certainly not that. But with that said, now we have this thing ready to unbox. And I must just say, I like the attention to detail on the Razer text there. It's rather shiny and nice. I also have to say, I like the look of these headphones. The contrast between the grey and the pink is very nice. So with that said, let's go ahead and open these up. Wow, I've got to say that was quite difficult to get into. So as you can see, we have the signature Razer sort of letter from the CEO, I think. I have to say this is a strong bit of Razer's brand image, and I can kind of see why. It's a little bit pointless, but it is a nice touch that makes the product feel more personal. If we get that up here, you can read it if you're so inclined to do so. I'm not. We have the instructions here. Now, any pair of headphones that needs an instruction manual this big is probably not a good sign, but oh well. Apparently we have some Razer stickers folded into the back here. Now, this seems to actually open up roadmap style, so there is no way that I can show you this. Why they made that decision, I don't know, but doesn't really matter either. And then we have what I assume are the headphones themselves. And yeah, there's nothing else in here, so we can go ahead and move this to the side and take a look at the headphones. So let's go ahead and open these up. And the ear cups are protected as well, so let's go ahead and take these off. And there we go, there's the headphones themselves. I've got to say, they look and feel actually pretty great. They don't feel cheap by any means. They look a little bit like a pink version of what Sony's doing, which is pretty cool. They also look a lot like the other Razer Quartz products. So the other one that I have to hand is I believe they are Razer Kraken Kitty editions or something. Thanks to my partner for getting me these as a Christmas gift. And here they are, and you can see the similarities. These are just kind of like a small, less gamery version of this, which is a design choice that I actually appreciate quite a lot. I certainly don't want to be owning lots of very gamery gear, and I am certainly much more a fan of this more subdued aesthetic, I suppose you could call it. The headband adjustment feels fine. The cups feel soft. Everything feels really well built. I believe it is plastic, but it's certainly not cheap plastic by any means. Along the bottom we've got a USB-C charging port, which was a must for me. I cannot be dealing with micro USB or lightning or anything like that. And along the bottom, we have some controls and an on and off switch. So there you go. I've got to say, these things do look pretty nice. You know, you have like a little Razer logo on the side here. But if you were out wearing these, I don't think anyone would say that they're a gaming pair of headphones, which is good. I've got to say, I do find that Razer moving towards less gamery products is quite interesting. And it does mean that as a result, I guess they're making respectable products that you could actually be caught dead with. Except for these, because they're bright pink, but I don't care. The only complaint that I would have is that they don't seem to be very portable because they don't actually fold inwards. The best you can do, really, I suppose, is put them like this and then put them around your neck. But whenever I've tried to do that, it's never really been comfortable, so I'm going to have to see if that's the case with these. So now I'm going to go off, have a listen, and I'm going to let you know how they sound, how the comfort is, that kind of thing. So I will be back in a minute. So, would you believe it? These are actually pretty good. I've gone ahead and listened to a few songs, and sure enough, they sound pretty great, to be honest. They're a little bit on the punchy end, but this is a Razer product, so that's kind of what you would expect. But they're not gratuitously punchy, you know what I mean? Like, they sound a little bit punchy, but it's an enjoyable experience. Now, if you're looking for completely flat reference headphones, then obviously anything by Razer isn't going to be for you. But if you're looking for something that's quite fun that you can take on the go, well, these things probably have the sound signature that you're looking for. As for comfort, they are very comfortable actually. The ear cups are maybe a little bit too small, but I can't really imagine that being a problem. And they don't really clamp to my head too much, which is great. And I can actually wear them around my neck with the ear cups flat, which is fantastic considering the fact you can't fold these down. Another thing that's excellent about these is the active noise cancellation. Now, I haven't been out and tried it, but from my few tests I've just done, it seems to work pretty well. So I've got to say, all in all, I'm impressed with these things. For the price that I paid for them, they're pretty good. Now, I think full price, these go something like insane, like over 100 quid easily. But luckily, I paid much less than that. And that's just kind of the thing about Razer, really. A lot of people like to religiously hate on them, but frankly, if you can get their products with a steep discount, which very often does happen, then often they can actually provide a reasonable value proposition. Although obviously, I'm not some sort of Razer fan person. I don't buy into the hype. Razer's a company like any other, but sometimes they do make some cool stuff, and this happens to be one of the cool products that they've made. But with that said, that's it for today's unboxing. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.